wondering about all that shit in the back, no, I don't live in my car, but I am moving some stuff around and I just haven't had a chance to clear it out last night. But to the main topic of today's video. Now, needless to say, many of you have probably already seen a video from other MGTOW YouTubers. What has essentially happened is that YouTube has put a blanket ban on monetization for every single MGTOW channel in sight. Right? Yeah, and just like to be clear, obviously I've got some ads playing on my channel, so I did get a little bit of revenue, but it's a pittance overall. I mean, if I was to take the amount that I earn from ad revenue and then divide it up by the amount of time that I make, I may as well be an ugly male waiter in the US, where the minimum wage is atrocious. In fact, I'd probably be better off doing that. So I don't do this for the money, you know, but the money helps to cover some of the expenses. Like it covers, you know, excess data charges. It covers, you know, things like newspapers. It covers things like credit for the second phone that I have to link to my YouTube account, so that all of my friends and work colleagues don't get notifications that, hey, look at Sydney MGTOW, because that's a really bad idea when you you know, when you have work people in your contacts, because the YouTube actually does that. If it picks up that you know, someone's got you saved in their contacts and the number that you have saved is in a, like, if you say, for example, if a friend of mine had a YouTube account and it was linked to their personal phone number, and I had their personal phone number saved in my Gmail account, and they have, yeah, so if they've got my number saved in their Gmail account, they'll actually get a notification recommending my channel, right? So obviously that's a bad thing for a lot of people. So, you know, and anyway, look, I'm not going to crap on about that. It was fuck all in the overall scheme of things that I got from ad revenue, but it helped. You know what I mean? And it covered some of the expenses that I do incur in the running of this channel out of my own pocket. And I've got Miggy 101 in the live chat right now. He actually did a video on this afternoon as well. Sandman has done a video on this. Howard Dare's done a video on this. Hammerhand has done a video on this, amongst many others. I saw Eman67 has shared one. I'm sure heaps more people have done videos and shared videos, but I don't have the time, energy, or the inclination right now to go through everyone's feed just to give everyone a shout out. But what I do know is this is an ideological attack on men going their own way. I suspect, as do many other people, that they've actually, you know, that dad dilemma with Lisa Ling on CNN, that video was not to, you know, talk about MGTOW, because they only did a couple of minutes on it, but they did enough to cherry pick a couple of little bits from some of Big John's old videos, just so that they could basically do a quick hit piece on MGTOW while they're doing a sympathy piece for fathers that have been alienated from their children. So I suspect that that has something to do with it. And I don't blame Big John for it. Big John, you know, thought that he was trying to help, and, you know, if he thought that he was going to do any damage, he wouldn't have gone on there. No way. And I'm sure that what transpired in the interview that he had was far more reasonable and revealing than CNN would like to portray, hence why the video was only a few minutes long when the real interview was probably an hour and a half long, because, you know, mainstream media. So, you know, guys, what does this mean for the future of my channel? What I do know is that I can't continue to do this with no ad revenue, and I don't expect you guys to be throwing heaps of money my way, but it, you know, and I'm constantly dealing with the headaches from YouTube, having to have my videos manually reviewed as suitable for viewing on the platform whenever I cover a controversial topic. So basically, let me tell you some of the topics that they don't let me talk about. They don't let me talk about the female teachers that are sleeping with their male students. They don't let me talk about the fact that women want infanticide to be classified as post-birth abortion, so that there's even less penalty for murdering children. Wouldn't even be surprised if this video got pulled down because I just mentioned that. So, all right, Mickey, hang on a second, buddy. Wait for it. There we go. I know you're waiting for that. So I'm thinking that the only way I am going to really be able to continue to do this channel is to perhaps, you know, have all my videos. You know, if you want to show your support, head on over to Patreon and pledge $1 a month. That's how I'll know that you guys really want me to go hard with this. Because let me tell you right now, if I'm doing videos on BitChute, I will not be holding back. I will be coming up with some of the juiciest, most incriminating stuff that I would never think of sharing on YouTube. So if you guys do want to you know, help support me, head on over to paypal.me/SydneyMGTOW and you know, have a recurring payment of $1 or 50 cents or whatever, just something. Just let me know. But Patreon for me would be the easiest way to share the content with you guys on the daily, because, you know, if you donate, then I've got to create a mailing list and everything, and I just don't know that that's something that's feasible. So yeah, I don't have Cash App. Cash App, I believe, is US only, by my understanding. I've tried to download it before, can't, just won't work, because I know it's through Square. So yeah, I'm seriously gonna probably head on over to BitChute, start releasing my videos there, and you know, hope you guys will join me, please. But see, like, but then BitChute, all the SJWs and the NPCs can find me. So what do I do? You know, do I create a new channel with all private videos and not have any MGTOW label on it? But then, of course, if I mention it on here, then they're going to come after me anyway. I want to say a massive thank you to Daniel Corica for that super chat just now, $5 US. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. But yeah, anyone on Patreon is going to continue getting the good stuff. If you're not on Patreon, I can't promise anything. I'm still going to try and do as much as I can on here. But I feel like the public videos are numbered. And you know, even if you're on Patreon, I don't even care if you share the videos with your friends. You know, share the videos with your friends. I don't care if they're not Patreon subscribers. We still need to get the word out there. But I don't know. I think I need to sleep on it tonight because I was pretty rattled at work today from it all. So fortunately they had me doing some really monotonous work today. Meant that I didn't have to actually think, because I honestly couldn't even process that shit. And Getsooks, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that donation, brother. Thank you so much. And you're right, putting your money where your mouth is does help. CNN and yeah, that's right, Miggy. CNN and YouTube want us to change our names from MGTOW to male prisoner. 10,005, 10,006, 10,007, 10,008. And I like what you said before, earlier today when you did your video, Miggy. You said, you know, don't put a label on yourself, because there's a lot of MGTOW content creators out there who put out MGTOW content, but they don't call themselves MGTOW, and therefore nothing can be tied back to them, and they fly under the radar. I appreciate that, Shazam679. Thank you so much for those $5, brother. Anyway, guys, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments below once this video is published. I will also be putting out my checking out BitTube as well. Thank you for that, Miggy. Checking out BitTube as well. I'm gonna see how I can coordinate everything. Wait a second. screenshot it. All right, guys, I'm gonna tune out for now. Thank you so much to you guys. Thank you so much to you guys that have donated in the live stream. I'm gonna be checking my emails and going in the live stream. I'm gonna be checking my emails and going through my emails and catching up over the next few days. I'm also going to be looking to, you know, put some content on my blog for you guys to read. And we'll be putting, so keep an eye on your YouTube subscription feed, the one where people can put polls and posts and stuff. The one where people can put polls and posts and stuff, because I actually am going to be putting a poll or two up there, just to get some feedback from you guys on things, to see where I go from here. One thing that is for sure, guys, on things, to see where I go from here. One thing that is for sure, I will not be surrendering to the feminazi regime. I've come too far, and I've changed too many lives, and I've had too many people email me saying thank you, to give up just because of this. You know, and this morning I was like, oh fuck, you know, I'm so tired, why do I even bother? But then I was like, man, you know, the amount of lives that I'm changing, the amount of people that I'm helping to understand how the world works better, I can't walk away from this, right? I really, really, really need to support you guys, because you've supported me all this time, right? Supported me all this time, even just by viewing my content, right? Even just by hitting the like button, even just by subscribing and commenting, you actually help get this word out there to people that really need it. Because I have a lot of knowledge to share, and it's only a matter of time before people stumble across videos like this, before people realize that censorship is becoming, like, you know, guys, honestly, I used to see videos, right? It's like, oh, you know, censorship is really dangerous, and I was like, yeah, I guess it's kind of dangerous. I guess censorship kind of sucks. But it's honestly not until you really experience censorship firsthand that you realize exactly how dangerous it is. Because I know how important it is to get this word out to men. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, I've spent money on petrol, spent my own time, I've bought coffees for people, I've met up with them in person just to talk, just so they got someone to talk to for free. You know why? Because people need someone to talk to. And there's not a lot of guys out there that you can actually talk to, or that actually get what you're going through. And I really believe that this is why the MGTOW message resonates so strongly with so many men. You know, and you get all these manginas and soy boy cocks and all these feminazis like, MGTOW are misogynists! It's like, no, we're actually men that really give a shit about other men, because no one else gives a shit about us. Alright? And this is the way that YouTube's going to be until Susan Wojcicki is gone. Right? And he, as MGTOW 101 says, he who you can't criticize rules over you. Did you just assume their gender, Miggy? What makes you think that a female isn't capable of censoring you? Whee! Fucking SJWs, they kill me. They really piss me off. Because these universities in Australia just lost $134 million in funding. They're having a massive cry about it. All these leftist fuckwits. The funny thing for me is that they actually declined a significant amount of funding in the millions from the Ramsey Center to teach Western civilization. But they hate Western civilization because that's just an evil, oppressive patriarchy, right? Just a bunch of misogynists, those civilized Western people, those white people, those old white men making decisions for women. Thank you, brother ISIL, for the generous $10 donation. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting to see where everything goes from here. I don't know. I honestly, I think this is the beginning of a new era. This is the beginning of a new day. YouTube, and you know, it's always the case. People don't realize what they're actually doing until after it's too late. It's like I saw on the divorce subreddit, r/divorce, a woman was talking about how her divorce was the worst thing that she ever did, because she realized that she actually had a really good husband. Right? And yeah, he had his flaws, but so did she. She actually ended up really miserable and lonely. Interesting, right? There was a song a long time ago, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. And that is really so true, because women didn't realize how many freedoms and how many privileges they had till it was gone. And now that it's going, they're like, where have all the good men gone? Where have all the good men gone? It's like, seriously, go fuck yourself. We've checked out. We've gone our own way because of idiots like you. We've gone our own way because you're too entitled. And if you guys want to read about female entitlement, right? Don't take my word for it. Just Google female entitlement. You know what? Fuck it. Don't Google it. Go to duckduckgo.com. Don't use Google search anymore. Don't give them the revenue. Right? They want to take the revenue from us? Take the revenue from them. Right? Because they only get paid when their advertisers pay them. And their advertisers won't pay them for something you don't see. So go to duckduckgo.com. In my view, it's the best search engine on the internet. You can actually even go and set it as your default search engine. You can download the app on your phone. There's so many ways you can utilize duckduckgo.com, and it is not biased. So this is the cool thing. By the way, thank you very, very much. I'm just going to pull over for a moment here so I can chat to you guys properly, because it's a bit difficult to chat and drive when you're talking about it, a topic like this. I don't even know where I am right now. Actually, I do. By the way, thank you to Matty Allen for that donation, brother, and thank you again to the Getzooks. Getzook says, the day the war begins, they want to take us on, so be it. That's exactly right. So be it indeed. All right? By the way, Pothead Raccoon, a browser you can use with DuckDuckGo. I actually use Brave rather than Google Chrome. It's basically like Google Chrome, but with a lot more privacy. And by the way, we've got Hammerhand in here. Thank you so much, Hammerhand, for doing your video earlier as well, brother. It's just crazy. So guys, if you want to know about female entitlement mentality, and this isn't me that's talking about this, right? This is other women. Go and Google female. See, this is how ingrained Google is. It just comes off the tongue like that. So go and do a duckduckgo.com search for female entitlement mentality by Declare. No, that's right, Miranda Devine. Go to duckduckgo.com to search for female entitlement mentality by Miranda Devine. I did a video on a while back, but if you guys don't want to dig through the archives and you just want to have a quick read of that, then that is a very, very, very interesting and very revealing read. Also, go and check out Bettina Arndt, Sharp Turn Left, on YouTube, as that's the only place to find it. And that is extremely interesting because it actually talks about how women that have actually been been to university are so intolerant. Like, they're super intolerant. And apparently some girls even made a pact. I'm gonna try and find a better signal area. Apparently some people even made a pact, some girls. Now this particular pact was that they wouldn't sleep with anyone who supports Tony Abbott, who is a conservative politician. Who would have thought, right? Women literally saying, we won't sleep with you if you don't agree with our dogmatic political inclinations. Isn't that just crazy, right? And this is just the nutbag mentality that I'm seeing over and over and over again. She talks about how girls after graduating from university are radically more left-wing. And guys are left-wing as well when they come out of university, but they sort of, you know, become more moderate and more rational after a little while. And I really don't know where it's going to go from here. I really hope that companies start to see the damage that they're doing to themselves, like, you know, get woke, go broke, right? And I'm looking forward to when they actually discover that all of this diversity bullshit they got fed is a total lie. By the way, Riff Magos, thank you for that $20 donation, brother. Difficulties always show a man's quality. Use them to become better. Riff Magos, I think I'm going to make that part of one of my blog posts, if you don't mind. That is fantastic advice. Very, very, very good. And Horbinator, thank you for those $5, brother. You know, guys, I cannot tell you how genuinely humbled I am that you guys are just, you know, donating to me in this stream right now. It just shows that you value this message. And I am going to continue to bring these videos to you. Just going to see what the best way is to do that so that I go under the radar. I don't know. I don't know where things are going to go from here. I don't know if YouTube is going to backflip on this. I think that they're going to face a massive backlash if they don't. Now, guys, and head on over to Twitter as well, at YouTube and at Team YouTube, I think it is. Go and do a search for those accounts first, but I'm pretty sure those are the people that you need to be directing your complaints to. Oh, Jesus. Alan Jolly says, North Carolina University is creating a social justice degree next year. For fuck's sake. See, this, I honestly think that in the next 5 years, we're going to get to a point, seriously going to get to a point where university degrees are going to be worth zero. They're getting that way now. I know females that won't hire females because of the Me Too. And Gatsuk's brother, thank you for that $22.99 donation. He says, men of the future will be shaped by our actions today. That's exactly right. And HK47 says, don't lose heart though, Sid. It's a smack to the face, but don't back down. Oh man, you better believe I'm not backing down to this. If anything, this is our time to fight. Right? And it was interesting. It was really interesting because, you know, feminism's like, oh, feminism fought for equality. It's like, yeah, well, you're going to get the vote anyway. There were plenty of dudes that didn't get to vote because they were in the military. Everyone got to vote because of the Industrial Revolution. It wasn't because you fucking kicked up a massive stink. That was just coincidence. Right? Maybe it got sped up a little bit because people were sick and tired of you fucking screeching. But, now Jordan, I know some of you guys aren't Jordan Peterson fans, but I know he's actually currently working on creating university degrees that are based in science, not in SJW. And they'll be cost about 1/10 of the cost of a college degree in America, right? So you're not going to have to go into massive student loan debt, and you're going to get a useful degree, not a useless degree. right? And it's funny how women are like, oh, men are oppressing us, but you know, women are just as capable as men. It's like, well, if women were just as capable of everything as men, then they they never would have let men oppress them, would they? Right? Talk about the irony. Big Lazy Wolf says hashtag women disobey. That will cheer us up a bit. I'm gonna go check that out afterwards. And then Animal Farm, most good intention movements became Napoleon's. Remember Animal Farm. That's why I'm skeptical of movements. Exactly right. George Orwell, Animal Farm, 1984. Right? This is seriously where we're at all over again. And I think it's going to take a massive, 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 massive purge of academia, of government. In fact, the Australian government, right, have just, the major parties who are all leftists now, they've grouped together. They've grouped together and they're giving each other preferences. And basically that means that it's going to be it's going to be practically impossible for a smaller party to get a majority government, right? So we're basically guaranteed a leftist government at the next election. And they took out Replicant Fish as well. Yahoo, did they actually take out his channel or did they just demonetize him? Because I'd be interested to see. And Dick Marks says that he's talking about someone that has to study the SPLC. Where is that? I don't know. Men 101 says friends show themselves when times are hard. Much love to everyone supporting Sydney today. And guys, honestly, much love to all of you. I appreciate you so much. I just can't even begin to tell you, but it is honestly, speak to every man you know about what's going on, because we can't rely on every man to stumble across a MGTOW video on YouTube the way I stumbled across Miggy 101's videos when I swallowed the red pill, right? We can't rely on people to just stumble across these videos, especially now that they're going to get pushed to the bottom of the heap, since the videos with ads get pushed to the top. That was the best thing about my videos being monetized for me, not the pittance that I got from YouTube, but the fact that people actually got to see my videos because they were pushed to the front. That was the best part about monetization for me. And that's not going to happen anymore with anyone. So, I'm not going to leave YouTube. I am going to start a different channel. And I will be letting you guys know what channel that is when the time comes. But what I will be doing, and guys, I want you to bookmark this, sydneymigtow.com. I am going to be focusing on working on that website a lot more now. Going to be sharing, for example, I found an article ages ago where women only want to work a couple of leading researchers from one of the SJW universities in Canberra, our political hub in Australia, said that women should be only working 34 hours a week and men should be working up to 47 because, you know, it's so much stress for women working full-time and doing all the unpaid housework. It's like, well, what about men who live alone? Who does their unpaid housework? Oh, that's right, they do. They do. So, I've got some ideas on what I want to do, but I'm not going away, guys, and I'm going to continue to bring you quality content. And what did Yahoo say? Did we have, so you're probably wondering why I'm getting up really close to my phone. It's because I've put everything in like really small text. So when I'm sitting back here, it's kind of hard to see. Guy Reese, thank you for the $5, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Yeah, anyway. A lot of channels that you're gonna see. You're gonna see a lot of MGTOW content creators just throw in the towel. I'm not one of those people. Any separate videos that separate channels that I create won't be MGTOW, but there will still be a lot of gems of wisdom in there that you guys can use. And then the videos that I have underground that you'll be able to access through Patreon if you're paying $1 or more a month, then yeah, you're gonna get the good stuff. You're gonna get the good stuff. You're gonna get all the stories about the female teachers. You're gonna get all the stories about the crazy abortion propositions and feminists proposing to be able to kill children. You're gonna get all the good stuff, all the crazy stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go for now. I'm gonna head home after this, and then go and get some sleep, do some thinking, jot some stuff down, put pen to paper, create a strategy. I'm gonna do some videos on maybe some how-tos, maybe some videos on good financial strategies, maybe even, I don't know, I got lots of ideas. We'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate, I'm so humbled, appreciate the generous donation you guys have given. Thank you so much. I look forward to giving you an update on where I go from here. And if you want to head on over to Patreon and become one of my patrons so you can get all the good content that I'm going to be putting on private from now on, patreon.com/Sydney MGTOW. Oh, Gadzooks, another $22.99. Says we got your back, bro. Man, Gadzooks, I'm blown away, man. What a generous guy. Can everyone just give a big ups to Gadzooks for the generosity? Can everyone just jump on the chat box now and like give some big ups to Gadzooks? Because he's a great bloke and I appreciate you, Gadzooks. Michael Guevara, Godbotherer, David C. You guys are alright. Riff Magos. Alright, brothers. Guy Reese says, let's all donate $5. I'm not going to say no if any of you guys want to do that. By the way, I have a book review probably coming up in the next few weeks. A gentleman by the name of Tim Patton came to me and he gave me a free copy of the book so that I could review it. And I agreed to do so because it's actually around money and around, you know, living financially as a MGTOW and how to essentially be, you know, put yourself into the best financial position you can. And there is so much wisdom in that book. I cannot wait to bring it to you. Cannot wait, seriously. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go. PayPal.me/Sydney MGTOW if you want to make a once-off donation. If you want to be one of my Patreon subscribers who will get access to all my juicy videos, head on over to patreon.com/Sydney MGTOW. I may even be posting stuff from a different channel depending on how I decide to do this. But we'll see, because they may be actually going through all the private MGTOW videos and censoring those as well and attacking. I don't know, you never know with YouTube. They're unbelievable. I'm in, out of here. Appreciate you all, especially you Gadzooks. My moderators, thank you so much for the great job you do. And thank you to everyone who's donated in this stream. I'm extremely humbled and I look forward to continuing the good work, continuing to spread the message, continuing to bring the good vibes and the laughs and sometimes the face palms and the cries and all sorts of stuff. Age Machine just said, check your PayPal. Thank you so much, Agent Machines. I appreciate the donation, brother. And I can see I've already got a few new patrons. Oh man, I'm seriously, I can't wait to start bringing you all the juicy stuff. I've got so much stuff that I just have kept like on the back burner because I know that if I put it out there on YouTube, it's just going to set off a chain reaction of disputes. So, yeah, let's take it from here. All right, guys. Look, I'm out of here for now. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for donating. I don't have Cash App. I have paypal.me/SydneyMGTOW. I have patreon.com/SydneyMGTOW. And I also have a bunch of crypto wallets down below. Oh, Gadzooks, $22.99. He's serious, bro. Man, what a guy. Thank you so much, man. Just crazy. So yeah, guys, don't worry about my PayPal. I have found a workaround to, I've actually got a side account. I don't know if they'll link that back and then have a little bum chum talk, and Patreon and PayPal be like, how can we fuck Sydney over? But as I get the Patreon payments, I'll just take them straight out and put them onto a traveler card so it can't be touched. So if you want to donate by Placebo Effect says, bring us some more shirt options. Where are the meanies? Placebo Effect, can you send me a email, sydneymgtow@gmail.com, with what you mean by meanies, and if you have any shirt designs you would like, and I will sort that out as well. You can check out my current shirt designs on represent.com/sydneymgtow. I'm just ranting now because I'm so tired. So I'm going to go and get some sleep. But I love you guys. Can't wait to keep bringing you the good content. Head on over to patreon.com/SydneyMGTOW and become a patron for $1 a month or more if you want to get that stuff on the daily. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate you all. And until next time, peace.